Hey, what's up guys? It's Toxic here, and today we're going to talk about some of the most interesting items on Roblox. Now, these items that we're going to be talking about are obviously not obtainable. Nobody has ever owned these items, and they're just some of the most interesting items I think I've ever seen on the Roblox catalog. Now, these items are obviously created by Roblox and not one of the, UGC creators that, they're waiting for QA testing and all that. No, these items are literally broken, and they're some of the most interesting items I think I've ever seen on Roblox. Now, let's get straight into it, with the first item being iSoToxic. And I mean, I have no idea what this name could actually mean. I mean, it's just like, it's as if somebody picked up a keyboard, smashed it on their head, and that was the name of the item here. I don't really understand what else this could really be, or if there's a hidden meaning behind it or something. I don't know. But you can see this item is not currently for sale for pretty obvious reasons. I mean, why would you want to sell something called iSoToxic? It doesn't make sense to me. And you can see right here that it's a hat. So let's try it on. Let's see what it looks like. You can see right here, it looks pretty interesting. I mean, it doesn't really fit the head that well, because you can see, even though I'm wearing a hat here, you can still see that it kind of just sits on the top of like the middle of your head, but it doesn't really like go around your head. It's an interesting item to say the least. I don't know, maybe they should have scaled it up. Maybe this is a mistake item, who knows. But you can see that the genre is medieval, because I mean, I guess this is a medieval item. I mean, it's a crown with a ruby and I think that's amethyst. I don't know what the purple thing is, but you see it's just a crown with some gems around it, which I guess is pretty medieval. I don't see those nowadays. And you can see the description says no description available, which is interesting. But the most interesting part about this is the fact that nobody owns these items. Like it's the fact that nobody owns this item. You can see right here, it says owners, and it's just blank. It doesn't even say Roblox is an owner. Like, for example, if we were to open PandaKnit, we go to PandaKnit over here, we click owners, and you can see, it lists Roblox and a bunch of other people who owns this item, right? Well, as it turns out, it's not the same thing here. It seems that Roblox doesn't even own this item, and that's something we're going to be finding a lot in this video, but not even Roblox. The people who made this item, like, let's click on it, it takes us to Roblox's profile. Not even they own this item, and it's pretty interesting to say the least. But moving on to the next item, that it's pretty interesting. It's called I don't get it. Okay, you can see it's supposed to be a kind of hair. I mean, you can see right here, type accessory hair, which is even more interesting because now that you think about it, Roblox had to actually go through this item when they were changing hats into accessories, and you can see that they actually just updated the type of this item without really doing anything. Like, they just updated it to hair. They didn't change the name. They didn't just delete it. They did nothing of the sort, and I think it's pretty interesting. But again, you can see this item is not currently for sale. It's a hair, like I said. It's a town and city item, which I guess, if you live in a town and a city, you might want some hair because it makes you look cool. And it kind of fits a head. This one, I think, could generally fit a head. Let's take a look. I mean, this looks pretty cool. I wouldn't have any complaints if this was on the market. I mean, cool. Some purple hair that people could wear if they're in the mood to wear hair like this. I think it actually goes pretty cool with my hat too, because you see, like, my hat just sticks out, no hair peeks under. It's just like so perfectly designed for this hat. But anyway, looking at the description, it says XC Seg 3453 Azidga. Interesting. Again, I don't know if this has some hidden meaning. I don't know what this could mean, but I think if we can decipher what this means, we might actually learn the secret to life, okay? And again, same thing as the last item. If we go to owners, you can see that there are absolutely no owners. And the same thing happens here, where it's like, you see owners, none. Not even Roblox. But if we go to another item, like you see mullet, you could see that Roblox owns it, a bunch of people own it, a lot of people own this item. So it's interesting to see how this is another item that absolutely nobody owns. Not even Roblox owns this. And it's pretty interesting. But I'm going to be moving on to the last item we have for today. And I saved a pretty interesting one for last. but we're going to be taking a look at Kui543 Fdug 45Y. And I mean, you can see that it's a Canadian hat. This one is a little bit different from the rest. I mean, you can see right here, this one's a crown, this one's, you know, some hair, but this one's a Canadian hat. And I'm pretty sure this item actually, I think all 3 items, I'm pretty sure are released, but just not as, you know, ad or whatever. But it's interesting to see how this is a Canadian hat that they're uploading with a really, really random name. So it really makes me wonder, what was the purpose of this item if they're just gonna release it again under you know, an actual name? It doesn't make sense to me. But you can see this hat pretty much fits almost exactly like the Roblox cap would. I think it's slightly bigger, but other than that, it's pretty much the exact same thing. And you can see it's a hat, you know, an accessory hat. All of these got updated, by the way, recently, because you can see when hats turned into accessories, they had to manually change every item. So you can see that Roblox actually went through and changed these from hats to just accessory hat, accessory hair, and then accessory hat. So it's interesting to see how Roblox actually knows these items exist, and they did nothing about it. And yeah. Again, same thing though, this item's genre is town and city, there's no description, and nobody owns this. It's almost as if Roblox just doesn't want people to figure out that these items exist, because, again, owners. No owners at all. Literally 0 listed. But, yeah, I want to hear what you guys have to say about these really, really interesting items on Roblox. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time, and goodbye.